And we're live. I didn't know Chuck was going on early tonight. That would have been good to know. But I guess we'll keep an eye on this shit. The over noise on both whatever it is he's watching and him is kind of giving me a headache. But oh, what the fuck this is? What up, Inquisitor? Is someone explaining what's going on with Chuck going live right now? Like, what's he talking about? What's on the screen? It's very loud. Over there, or is my thing? Are you talking about Chuck's thing? Because this is my cell phone. If this is really loud, I'm going to be impressed as fuck. I really feel like he's just trolling Chuck's thing. Yeah. So, dude, Inquisitor, thank you so much for retweeting my shit. Like that was amazing. I appreciate you doing that. Um, got some other cool shit going on this week. I got a review I'm doing tomorrow, which I'm excited about. The Psychopathic Show. Oh, Jay and Shaggy aren't even on it. What's worth the coverage? What is worth the coverage? I don't get it. But anyways, one of the things I wanted to talk about was the Cory Feldman thing. Apparently, a, in the middle of him releasing this list of Hollywood pedophiles, Kevin Spacey and a few others have actually come out and stated their wrongs from the past. What is up, Sam Sleaze? So, which kind of sucks for me because I love House of Cards and it's now canceled indefinitely. And that's not from a troll page or anything like that. That's legitimately done for. So that fucking sucks. Like, I love that show. And they left it on a fucking cliffhanger. I'm fucking mad. I'm fucking pissed. I'm mad as hell about that. It pisses me off. Because, the way he was talking about it was he said, there's something above the White House and shit like that. And I'm like, I can't fucking wait for it. And then because he might have been hitting on a 14-year-old boy, he doesn't even recall it. And he's like, I apologize. I sincerely apologize. Like, I must have been, it must have been one of my drinking days, whatever. He came out as a homosexual, whatever. So, like, why the fuck do I have to be punished for it? You know what I'm saying? Like, Kevin Spacey did wrong, not me. Matter of fact, you should make him do the show for free. That's what his thing should be. He should have to do it with no paycheck. Boom, there you go. I really don't understand what Chuck is doing right now. I don't get it. But I figured I'd have it on just in case. So I got the Lex album. It's the shit. It's fucking, oh my god, is it amazing. So there's going to be a review of that going up tomorrow. Fucking, we've got another album. It's all a bit stupid. I love it. Fucking dude, that Lex album. Holy nutsacks. The album is so sick. Mm. Also, want to touch base with you guys? We actually found the other ticket to Twisted Miss. So that's the shit. I'm fucking happy about that. I got another surprise for you guys. Inquisitor, I commented it to you, but I didn't comment to anybody else. So nobody else knows about it. It's like our little thing until Sam goes back to read what the comment is because he wants to know what else is coming up this week. I am excited for that shit. I am so fucking excited for that. Like, it's beyond fucking. Oh man. Oh Jesus, I can't fucking wait. So fucking Pontiac, December 2nd. You guys didn't see this shit yet, did you? I'll show you. Check this out, guys. You guys see that? If I hold it back far enough, you guys can see it. You guys get that okay? Fucking, it's dope. It's the pumpkin carving kit. So yeah, that's the shit. I'll just show you some of the artwork. Hey, the pumpkin scooper. We got Gorilla Voltage up in this bitch. Uh, this is fucking. I don't know what that one is. Then we get the House of Crazies. That I believe is Lex. I don't know. It's hard to tell. That's Lex the Hexmaster's thing right there. The Year of the Sword. MNE. It's a picture book, but nonetheless, I'm keeping it. Like, that is the shit. Even if I got it for Halloween, I wouldn't have showed up. Haha, he has awesome artwork. Fuck yeah, he does. Fuck yes, he does. And, guys, I don't know if you guys can see this with the lighting and shit, so I will redirect this lamp that way. Hopefully that works. Let's see. Yeah, that comes in all right. Hell yeah. Now, I know you guys are seeing that shit. And here's the thing, guys. This poster is the same material as my Bad Religion back patch for my vest. Dude, that was free. That was free. I love this too right there. That's the shit. Like, dude, I was so fucking excited when I got that. Oh, man. The pumpkin carving kit. Yeah, they fucking hooked it up, brother. Like that. Oh, my God. Oh, jeez. I put that on the wall as soon as I got it. I knew exactly where I was going to put it, man. That's the motherfucking shit. I know you guys probably saw it in the picture got tweeted. Captain Flannel's in the house. Dude, I fucking love that poster. Like, that is the shit. You tell me MNE doesn't give a fuck about their fans. They gave that to me for free because I called in. I was the 10th caller and answered a question. And they're like, boom, here's a dope-ass fucking flag knot. Here's a fucking sticker and a brochure and how you can buy the next album or a fucking coupon. No, here's a full-fledged fucking fabric poster. Give you guys a better idea of how big this cunt fucker is. Look at the size of that bitch. Look at the fucking size of her, man. Like, that shit's incredible to me. That's a flag. That ain't even just a poster. That's a fucking flag. That's the shit. I fucking love it. Oh, I could talk about this poster for 6 hours easy. But I'm not going to. So fucking, I don't know what Chuck's going on about this whole side thing. Like, Shaggy's not even on it. They're talking about some bullshit. I don't know. I was pissed that he didn't mention the whole Hollywood thing. Like, it was titled for his video yesterday. That irked me a bit. They love their fans. There's no doubt. They show love on Twitter and that. Fuck yeah, they do. Fuck yeah, they do. I mean, fucking Lex, he'll talk to anybody. Like, you fucking hit him up and he's like, yeah, man, what's good? Like, you know, hey, check out my album and shit. You know, fucking support the music, support Magic Ninja, shit like that. Fucking, I got a retweet from fucking Prozac. Like, that's the shit, guys. And, well, Prozac's strange, but you guys know what I'm saying. Like, it's fucking, when's the last time we got a retweet from Shaggy 2 Dope or J? You know what I mean? I've had jokes with Lex. Right? That's what I'm saying, man. The dude's fucking gnarly, too. Okay, I'm not going to do a full review. But you did hear that album. Am I right on that? You heard that album. Tell me that was not some fucking of that wicked shit that we have been wanting for fucking years. I'll wait. But I'm dead fucking serious, guys. I had no anticipation on this album whatsoever. I figured they fucking shot me a free poster. The least I could do before I hang that shit up is at least check out the fucking album. And oh my God, that music was insane. There was one song I didn't care for, but it's because it's just not my taste. Other than that, it was the shit. And there's always like one or two songs on full length albums where I'm kind of like, hit or miss. But I mean, it's fucking beyond redemption. I still give it fucking 5 stars. Like, I'm sorry, one song and the rest are fucking sick and evil. Oh, hell yeah. And I actually know which song that was. I think it was track 7. I wasn't digging. If I remember correctly, I will know it. Yeah, Gangstas. That's the one I didn't care for. I did not care for Gangstas. That was it, and it begins. Okay, so here's the thing. It ends was what, like, dude, that fucking intro. That fucking intro, man. Holy nutsacks. That was dark, dark shit. And then it goes right into Beyond Redemption, which I thought was really kind of fitting. I mean, the whole thing, like, kind of, like, tells a story a little bit. Fucking It Begins. I actually like that track. I didn't mind it. Fucking I gotta say though, Jokes on Ya and Shadow Army, dude, dude. Young Wicked and Samurai was the shit too. Like, oh man, dude. I gotta say though, that whole thing with like that was a whole nother Gorilla Voltage than we've seen too, by the way. Like, it's not like they were just paid to be on a feature and shit like that. They fucking changed up what they did to blend with Lex and that wicked shit. Like the insane wicked shit. Like the oh my god, like this fucking crosses lines and it's amazing. Dope as fuck. I fucking love it. Like he's I'm actually honestly surprised Psy didn't snag him. I'm shocked. Because he could have fucking if they would have done Hell's Pit, he could have fucking been featured on that shit. For some of that. I mean, he could have fucking he's easily like I see this guy going fucking places. I see this guy leaving Magic Ninja one day and doing his own label. I see that shit. I can picture that shit. And then we'd have another fucking thing off of MNE. And then another fucking record label with a bunch of artists that we've never heard of being signed to that label. I could see that happening. I could see Lex going solo. May have been from another album. It was on Spotty and it was Scramble. Brother, no, I'm looking at the deluxe edition right here. Oh, you know what? I got 4 bonus tracks because I bought the album. So I got 4 bonus tracks on this thing. So maybe that's what you're thinking, brother. Because I got Shadow Army featuring Twisted Gorilla Voltage and Resnick. I've got Jokes on Ya featuring Grizzly Hendrix and Gmo Ski. Samurai featuring Young Wicked. And I've got It Ends, Beyond Redemption in order. Beast, Jokes on Ya, Attributes, Shadow Army, Gangsters, Broken. Bullyfoot, Samurai, Arrival. It Begins. Picture Me Rolling, Get It, My Block, and Venting. So it came with 2 bonus tracks. So maybe that's what's up. So those are 2 tracks I set on there. Actually, on Spotify it was Scramble. Which ones? Yeah, It Begins, I heard. Right. What was the other one that you said that you weren't sure was on Spotify? Dude, shout out to you for fucking getting that on Spotify, by the way. That's the shit. Like, I know fucking MNE shipping, like, international is, like, probably really fucking expensive and shit. If it's even available. But, yeah, that kind of sucks. But as soon as they get up, like, fucking, you know what I mean? Like, they love their international fans. I mean, fuck, they're going over to your guys' place, and they're going to bring a shit ton of merch. Let me tell you, they're going to bring a shit ton of fucking merch. So, yeah, I'm really fucking excited about that. Like, I can't say enough good things about this album. And I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. I had no expectations. I listened to the music. I listened to the songs that were released with the music videos and shit. And I'm like, that's the shit. That's cool as fuck, right? Like, that's pretty good music. And then I hear the album. Oh, damn, Daniel. That shit was fucking raw. Oh, dude, Lex is the shit. No doubt. But I mean, like, they were nice enough to shoot me a fucking Beyond Redemption poster. I'm like, before I fucking hang that shit up on my wall, I should at least fucking be fucking gratuitous and grab his album and give that a chance and be able to do a review on it. And I feel like that is something that could partake for a little Christmas something special. You know what I'm saying? You get it? You get what I'm getting at. Like I said, man, that music's a shit. I fucking love it. MNE, I mean, like I said, took what is up, Red Hood Gaming. I'll post that review on Twitter. Dude, much obliged. Fucking, I got to do a review on Beyond Redemption. I'm doing that tomorrow. But I really feel like that people need to hear this album. There's going to be a full-fledged review on it. I'm not going to send these guys a fucking 2-hour stream, you know what I'm saying, and call it a review and make them sit there and watch it. That's how you get blocked on Twitter, I'm sure. Good shit, guys. Good fucking shit. So back to the whole celebrity thing. Corey Feldman reportedly put a name out on somebody. I just looked it up. Turns out he didn't. He's released no names yet. Watching Dragon Ball Z. How is it? Like the movie or the cartoon? Um, so that's one of the things I started covering a little bit was I asked you guys, did you guys check out the Corey Feldman story? And some of you guys said, I think most of you guys said no. So I told you guys like what had happened with that. I heard it from a guy from AMTV, and they showed an actual clip of fucking gotcha. See, I'm not an anime or cartoon guy, but fucking rock on, man. Um, but Corey Feldman, I guess, has 7 names, 6 names, something like that, that he's going to reveal about the pedophile ring. And shortly after that news was released, there's already been celebrities like coming forward, people that I've loved that I could never picture doing something like that, like fucking like the big one, Kevin Spacey for me, like that fucking that kills me. I mean, that doesn't even destroy my fucking childhood. That destroys my adulthood. Like fuck me dead. What can you do? I mean, what can you do? What fucks with me though is it's like here's the thing at this point, and don't get pissed at me when I say this, because I know what you guys are gonna be thinking. Legally, let me choose my words very carefully here. There is something called statutes of limitation. Now, that was one of the things that happened with the Cosby thing, was statutes of limitation, which kind of took place, and then I think it turned into a civil suit, something like that, which 9 times out of 10 it does. I think with like sexual assault, sexual harassment, I think it's like 2 to 5 years. And that's tricky because the defense has to be able to say, okay, because you have to have an exact day and exact time. You have to provide that this initially happened was at this time on this day. Because the defense has the right to say, come up with an alibi. The defense has the right to be able to defend itself. And if you just point a finger in court, it's not taken. What is statute of limitation? Okay, so have you ever heard of the saying, there's no statute of limitation on murder? Because if you kill somebody, and let's say I go out Inquisitor and I shoot somebody, and this is like when I was 15 years old, right? I could be 50, 60 years old. I can still get charged with that. With sexual assault, misdemeanor cases, usually, it basically means you have up to 5 years to catch this person, provide evidence, and bring them to court. If you can't do it within 5 years, then it means enough time passes, they can't charge you. Exactly. Okay, same in UK. Gotcha. So the reason why I said I know what you guys are thinking is because of the whole Chuck thing that's been coming out and about. So he said he was what, 24, 25, 26, and the girl was 16. He said in Massachusetts it's legal. So it depends on the state that you're in. He is right on that. I don't know for sure. And again, I'm not saying I don't have an opinion on this at all. I'm just giving you guys information. That's all I'm doing. I am not giving you an opinion on anybody. I'm just giving you guys facts from my knowledge. To my knowledge, it is facts. Okay, so he was joking. All right. In New Hampshire, I got a buddy of mine. I won't say his name. And he knocked up a 16-year-old girl. New Hampshire's kind of a weird state. Okay? New Hampshire is, you don't know what's legal and what isn't. For God's sakes, we still have hanging technically because we never went back and changed our laws. Like they just kind of stayed. People have confusions on stand your ground. So you have to like go into court and it's all fucking jumbled and all over the place. Now you don't need a concealed carry permit to even have to conceal carry a firearm. Like you can just fucking stick a 45 in your pants, throw a shirt over it, and walk down the street. No permit, no money you have to drop, none of that shit. Which makes sense anyways, because all you had to do when you get a firearm is you're guaranteed the right in the state of New Hampshire to have a concealed carry. And you fucking drop $10 on the fucking counter. 3 days later, they call you and they say you come in, you pick up your permit, boom, you fucking throw it right over and you're done. So, do some states still have open carry? Yes, some states do have. Most states do. I think there's with that being said though, there's ordinance. So you can't open carry in the city of Detroit. You can't open carry in places like that. Where you can open carry is based on population density. So if there's a town of, let's say, just 500 people, you can open carry. If you're in a major city, you can't open carry. It's considered disturbing the peace, disrupting the peace, one of those things. In the state of New Hampshire, all over, you can open carry. It's like that. There's a guy in Topeka that walks around naked. They don't do anything to him because they never charged the law. They never changed the law against public nudity. See, so there's what he's using is technicalities, okay? Which is one of the ways that fucking people get off so quick, or they just offer fucking the boot, or they offer a fucking plea deal, whatever, is because the law is very either flimsy, they have weak evidence, or the law hadn't changed. And it's up to you to know that. The cops don't know the laws. Defense attorneys and prosecutors don't really know the laws. Like, they have to go and look that shit up themselves in the state of New Hampshire anyway. So I'm saying about Chuck is, and my buddy, in state of New Hampshire, it's very weird. Like, you can hear that 16 is age of consent. Then you hear, well, it's 16 with age of consent, as long as the parents are okay with it. Kansas open carry everywhere, no permits, no class, just buy a gun and walk around with it in a holster. And you're not allowed to have a round in the chamber, at least in the state of New Hampshire. Again, it's all different in each state. So with Chuck's case, with him, and that whole thing, whether he was joking, whether he was serious, whatever, basically, it's the same thing that's going to happen with these Hollywood pedophiles. Society then does the justice. Because when you deal with statutes of limitations, you deal with what's morally wrong versus lawfully wrong. You're dealing with the fucking social justice. At that point, society's justice. That's you, me, the guy next door, how they want to handle shit, which still exists. I mean, look at fucking Facebook. Like, people take shit into their own hands. Nobody files for online harassment anymore because it's so fucking all over the place. Nobody wants to fucking be that guy that tries to charge for it. Even if you can prove it, they usually settle out of court in a civil suit. And if it's state to state, they drop the charges because the prosecutor doesn't give a shit. Unless it's an election year. If it's an election year, they'll fucking nail you to any cross they can find. So there is that. In the case of Chuck, I don't know about Massachusetts law. I just know that in New Hampshire, it's confusing. 16's age of consent, or it's consent as long as the parents are okay with it, or it's actually not okay at all. Nobody really knows. In UK, people like Jimmy Savile got charged over pedo after years, though. Yeah, I think that there's, again, with pedophilia, that's different. I think there's a longer, what I was talking about was your basic sexual assault, sexual harassment. Which means if the person is at the age of consent and you still sexually assault and harass them, there's a fucking 5-year thing. If it's pedophilia, it's probably like more like 25, 30 plus years. You know what I mean? I mean, there might not even be a statute of limitations. Again, I don't know the law. I just know what I know. Yeah, it gets complicated, which is what the fucking defense attorney and the prosecutors are for. However, these days, you don't need that shit. And here's the thing. I want to bring this up to you guys, and this shows you how just unbiased I am. If people truly had an issue with it, right, as Child's Play Ninja does and shit like that, wouldn't he be taking that clip and the whole thing with Blase Rose and that song that he was making an innuendo at, an insinuation of, I'm sorry, when he called Chuck Reeves and made that whole, like, you sure she wasn't talking about you, Chuck? Maybe that's why she didn't get that picture with you, is because of that song. He would have, I hate all Chuck as it matters the next guy, but Chuck didn't say that shit. Chuck came, CPN showed the clip thing of Chuck Reeves saying that, yeah, he had sex with a 16-year-old girl and it was legal in Massachusetts. CPN showed that clip that was on Chuck Reeves' live thing. Unless he fucking, I mean, you have to check that out yourself. And there's a lot of people that went from CPN stream to Chuck stream and started talking shit. My point is, if people had that much of an issue with it, they would have fucking timestamp. Let's take a look. Because, like I said, guys, I'm not going to make this shit up. I'm telling you guys what I'm seeing. I'm not giving you guys an opinion on what I am saying. I am simply giving you guys some more information to make a judgment on. I'm sure Chuck did admit it. He did. As a matter of fact, he was live with Will. Let's see. Big Will. He was live with him when he said this. Matter of fact, Captain Flannel was just saying that he came out and said that he was joking about that. So, but like I'm saying, like, if somebody like Child's Play Ninja truly had an issue with it and it wasn't just a popularity contest, he would have contacted the state of Massachusetts with that clip and they would have found the person. My mistake. Watched it twice. I'm tarded. You're good, dude. So do you still need that timestamp or nah? So does that make it right? No. Again, that goes right back to society justice versus justice. You see what I'm saying? So it would be up to you, me, the neighbor, and the people of Massachusetts, the citizens, to act or to do what they feel is right. Boycott, stop watching a stream, so on and so forth. I mean, you do that with anything. That's kind of what I'm saying about the whole Hollywood thing. That's why I'm tying the two together. I'm giving you guys something familiar to give you an understanding of what's going on in something unfamiliar to you if you haven't heard yet. So what Hollywood is doing is, instead of bringing Kevin Spacey to court for this whole thing, they're canceling House of Cards on Netflix indefinitely. A lot of these actors are starting to lose their jobs. Shit like that. Come on, Sid, don't dance around it. You know it's not right. I'm not here to tell you what's right or not right. What I'm here to tell you is legalities versus moral standard and fiber. The reason why I can't make a judgment call on it is because I've known people who have made this decision and are still in it. So it puts me in a funky spot. And I was against it when they made this decision. However, they're still together. They have a kid together. Like, I don't know what the fuck to say or do at this point, where it's going to make a bit of fucking difference, which I guess is my point. It's not going to change anything. It is the past. However, that's my stance on it. Somebody else can choose a different stance. I've got bigger fish to fry. I don't care about your sex life. I don't. I mean, you and me already talked about that. Yeah, I seen clip. Chuck said that's why when I was 24 and slept with a 16-year-old and no one cared. No one probably cared then. But now that he's, I wouldn't say like a big time YouTuber, because he is a personality on YouTube, now people care. You see what I'm saying? Does that make sense? Like, nobody gives a shit when you're a nobody. But when you're a somebody, everybody gives a fuck. Everybody. Netflix is canceling the show because they obviously see that it's right. They see that a wrong had been done. They feel like nobody's going to tune into it, whatever. To which I had stated, what you do is you make that person do that show for free. That way you don't lose money on them. And you can still have a chance of gaining revenue. You have a chance at losing very little, but the rewards are astronomical. So, something to keep in mind. That's where I stand on it. I've always believed that people can feel about however they want about whomever. If anybody knows anything about that, it's this guy. With all the shit that I get from people. And have for years and years and years. This has been nothing new to me. So, honestly, I'm just here to give you guys information. More knowledge to make your opinion. Love knows no age, I guess. My buddy used to say, old enough to pee, old enough for me. I thought he was joking until he started dating that 16-year-old girl. But I digress. Him being my best friend, like, I was against it. I didn't assist in that in any way. If the girlfriend was trying to get in contact with him, I wouldn't try it. Sorry, don't agree. I'm not saying I've got a stance to agree or disagree on, man. I'm just saying it's up to you, is all I'm saying. That's my stance, is it's up to you guys, how you want to handle it. And how I want to handle it should be completely up to me as well. Like, that's my stance. I think that's more than fair. Like, if you guys want to fucking boycott him, by all means, I don't judge, though. It's their life. And again, like, I gave you that statute of limitations to give you guys that fact. However, if I would bang a 72-year-old woman, dude, I was 20 years old and I made out with a 32-year-old and she took me out bar hopping. That's a 12 years difference. What's 16 to 24? You see what I'm saying? So it's like, as soon as you reach a certain age, and we all know I'm not exactly like the pinnacle of maturity. I am not the pinnacle of male evolution. It is just not there. So you could say that technically speaking, me with my disorder, me being who I am, what I am, that I had the maturity, the thinking of a 16, 17-year-old. Maybe even younger than that, being 20. And I made up with a 32-year-old. Again, it's like there's the maturity thing and things like that. Again, that's why social standards based off of your opinion, off of your choices, is what counts. And I really wish that Chuck would have addressed the Hollywood thing last night because I really wanted to talk about that. Because that's what's going on in Hollywood right now is what Chuck is facing on a much smaller scale, but essentially the same thing. So just letting you guys know this is now happening everywhere. And another thing I want you guys to take from this is whatever you did 20, 30, 40, 50 years ago, it may or may not come back to haunt you. Just saying. So, pay your dues. It's getting messy with the Hollywood thing. Right. And the thing is, here's the thing. Yeah, it's not cool. My ex-buddy is with a girl. He babysitted at like 3. Watched her grow up. She's 22. He is 44. He waited till she was old enough legally, as far as I know, but still not cool in my opinion. I had 16-year-old babysitters ask me if I was horny at 6 years old. Hey, man, like, fucking that shit happens. But see, it's okay when a woman does it. And actually, a woman will get a lesser charge than a male would. And women are still crying about equal rights? Got it. Again, just things to consider, guys. Like, I'm trying to show you something new, okay? And I'm not even saying new and like you've never heard this before. I'm saying like an alternative view, a different perspective. Not condoning, just saying. Right. And the thing is, when you think back on it, man, you were 6, she was 16. Maybe she's turned around and she's like, that was fucked up that I did that at 16. Like, maybe it was a fucking spur thing. Like, maybe it was a fucking, she was 16 and young and stupid. Like, I believe that if you were under the age of 95, you can still be young and dumb, okay? You can still be dumb. You can still not have that knowledge that you needed. I mean, Jesus Christ, my Grampy Vashon, he couldn't read or write. Oh, damn, I wish they would get over it. I mean, they do have the rights now. I know they have rights now. Jesus Christ. But now it's like, that's just a whole messy situation. I was just cracking a joke where women are like, we're treated unfairly. We get a longer sentence than you do. For the same crime, just saying. What more do they want? Jesus Christ. You guys are going to get my ass in trouble. This is exactly why I don't have any female viewers. I knew what you meant. I said it right. Just because I'm drinking doesn't mean I can't keep up. Okay, we get shit too. Yeah, we do. We get a harder sentence for it. So anyway, that's the whole thing with Hollywood is now basically networks and things like that are doing justice. Okay, we're going out for a cigarette. Probably should give you guys a heads up on that. We're going for a smoke. So here we go. Now, that's why I brought up the Chuck thing. And I was pondering maybe that's why Chuck didn't bring it up because he realizes how close to home it hits. I don't know for sure. When it comes to the kids, the women rule the game. Absolutely, no matter how old you are. Whether you're 16 or 60, it don't matter. They want equal rights, but only when it benefits the woman. You guys are going to get me in fucking trouble. But I guess it's just us guys talking, so we're just having a fucking live stream, having a conversation, right, guys? But again, this shit could come back to haunt me too. Captain, exactly. Jesus Christ, guys. Yeah, what's going to happen is you guys are going to sit there and say, oh, I didn't say any of this. He was making it up throughout the entire live stream. He's the demon. Go smite him. Throw me under the fucking bus. Free speech, man. Yep. And a one-way ticket underneath that bus. Thank you, Inquisitor. Much obliged. And I think what Cory Feldman is doing, like the fact that the information is out there of what he's doing, I thought it was bold for Kevin Spacey to come out. Like, I don't know if you guys saw that status on Facebook. I'm going to go dig for it. The mushroom says women should have one natural childbirth to depopulate the earth. Yeah, fair goddess, go and bop up here, and SJW is all. Jesus Christ. SJW us all. Okay. See, I couldn't translate that one. But yeah, I'm going to go find that status. He basically said, I don't remember this, and if this did happen, I sincerely apologize. And he came out publicly about it and apologized, which, good on him, you know? Like, he fucking came out and did that. But again, if it were you, me, or Joe Blow that came out and said, oh, I'm so sorry, we'd have the cops knocking at our door. So there is that hierarchy there. And he'd be able to settle right out of court, too. All that girl's got to do, who's probably now how old? An adult woman? That sounds like a cop-out. What he said? What I'm saying is he came out and apologized. However, it's his stature and his status as a celebrity. Because celebrities, Kevin Spacey is. Jesus, we're talking about Kevin Spacey right now. Sorry, guys. Peanut gallery. Anyway, yeah, that's where I'm at as far as the whole Hollywood thing. That's all I'm saying is that he's got money to settle at court. You know that woman's going to take it. She doesn't want justice. She wants money. And that's not because she's female either, I'd like to say, for the record. I'm just saying, if Kevin Spacey molested me at 14 years old and I had a chance at either A, putting him in jail or getting $16 million, guess whose channel's about to get fucking run up? Like, this guy. Like, that's the shit that's going to happen. Because anybody would take money over somebody else getting a jail sentence these days. My laptop could certainly use the money. That's just how I view it. That's what I'm saying. CPN is using it for views anyway. I agree. I agree that CPN uses Chuck Reeves for views. I don't doubt that. Again, I wasn't trying to keep this on the whole Chuck Reeves thing. I was giving you guys information you already knew and then trying to just use that as an example for the Hollywood thing so you guys can get caught up quicker. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Kevin Spacey. Facebook status. On sexual assault, I guess. It should be in the headlines. Kevin Spacey apologized. Yep, that was right. Yeah, this is on CNN 3 days ago. Sentenced to seek treatment as sexual accusations grow. They also get treatment. Like, that's the thing, to avoid jail time. And here's a picture of the guy. So I'm going to show you guys this. I don't know how clear it's going to come up, but here goes. I don't know if you guys can see that. Yeah, you guys can see that pretty all right. And the guy's face is a little glowy, but he's pale as a ghost. Probably from all the molestations and shit. So here goes. I'm just going to try and sum this up for you guys right quick, all right? Just give me one brief moment. My laptop's a little slow these days. Actor Anthony Rapp has accused Kevin Spacey of making a sexual advance at him when Rapp was 14. In response to allegations, Spacey tweeted that he was beyond horrified to hear Rapp's story. Spacey tweeted, I honestly do not remember the encounter. It would have been over 30 years ago. But if I did behave then as he describes, I owe him the sincerest apology for what would have been deeply inappropriate drunken behavior. And I'm sorry for the feelings he describes having carried with all these years. I have a lot of respect. I'm beyond horrified to hear his story. I honestly do not remember the encounter. This is the exact thing. This story has encouraged me to address other things about my life. I know that there are stories out there about me, and that some have been fueled by the fact that I have been so protective of my privacy. As those closest to me know, in my life, I have had relationships with both men and women. I have loved and had romantic encounters with men throughout my life, and I choose not to live as a gay man. I want to deal with this honestly and openly, and that starts with examining my own behavior. Slash Kevin Spacey. So there's the status for you guys that I promised I'd read you. That was a quick find too. I was shocked when I had seen that. At first I thought it was fake until I saw that it was actually his Facebook account. So weird shit. But it fucking kills me to hear that Kevin Spacey's going through that. Only because I love House of Cards. Like, there's no other reason. I've been a huge Kevin Spacey fan. Here's another one from 8 hours ago. Kevin Spacey seeking treatment after sexual assault allegations. Update. Kevin Spacey's apologize wasn't enough to save House of Cards. Moment of silence for House of Cards. I love that show. God damn it. What else is supposed to get me through until next year's fucking Walking Dead? God. My heart's broken. Like, let's forget about Kevin Spacey for a minute. Let's think about Sid Jones and what he wants. 7 different women accuse Harvey Weinstein of sexual assault. We've heard that one. I brought this up to you guys before Chuck did about the guy from Honest Trailers with his sexual harassment / assault accusations, and they fired him from Screen Junkies indefinitely. Again, social justice versus lawful justice takes place. So, man, what Netflix did just weeks before Kevin Spacey allegations breaks my heart. I want season 2 of Constantine. I didn't know Constantine was a television show. I'm just saying. I didn't know that was a show. Do you know what show I want to come back, though? Lie to me. I wish they'd make a comeback with that show. I know there's a change.org for it. I love the shit out of that show. I fucking binge watched it in like 3 days. And it was some good shit. I fucking loved it. And I thought they were going to do another one. And nope, I went looking up because I always like to know when the next seasons do. I know we've got another fucking season of Black Mirror coming up. I thought it was going to be this past October. I guess clearly that's not the case. So they're thinking it'll be right around Christmas time. We're getting some holiday episodes. There's going to be one episode that's 2.5 hours long, I guess. 120 minutes, something like that. But, yeah. I guess this is your entertainment news for the day. So, fuck yeah. Good shit all around. I did watch Leatherface. I was not all that impressed. I did not feel like it was a Texas Chainsaw movie at all. If we want to talk about that for a minute. I don't know if you guys seen it yet. I'm not going to spoil anything for you guys. Mostly because I don't remember the ending. Did I like it, she asks? You thought it was okay. Explain. Explain what? Like why I didn't like Leatherface? And why I didn't feel like... Because it was him as a teenager, but it more focused on him like escaping from the asylum and whatnot. There's a little bit of a twist. I'm not going to spoil that for you guys either. They did a misdirection, kind of like what Saw does with... and they did it through the advertisements. So basically who you think is Leatherface throughout the episode is not Leatherface. So that was an interesting thing. But it was more like he was talking like he was a human being. It gave him backstory, and it wasn't as eerie or creepy as it was with the Rob Zombie Halloween remakes. Does that explain it a little bit better? I hope it does. But yeah, I was not a fan of the movie as I'd hoped. Most things that are coming straight to online, like I know Jeepers Creepers 3 went straight to sci-fi. Again, it was because of his previous history with pedophilia. And everyone had already gone to see his first 2 movies, and then before the third one came out, there was a whole thing about his pedophilia, and then social justice prevailed, vigilante justice prevailed, as you could say, and people protested the film, and he didn't want to risk losing money bringing it to theaters, so it went on the Sci-Fi Network. fucking hooray. That's exactly what I wanted for the 3 years they were hyping that film up, is for him to just say, I'm just going to put it on TV. I know it sounds quite cool, but I ain't seen it yet. It's free. Just type in Leatherface 2017 full movie online free, and you'll find it. It's good shit. I mean, for it being an online movie for free, it's okay. Had I seen it in theaters, I'd probably be a little disappointed. But yeah, I went and saw Jigsaw. I think I liked it more than other people did. I feel like that it definitely brought to the franchise something new and different, which I think is important to bring more torture. Like, that's what I was in it for, was for like the torture and the fucking gadgets and all that shit. I always love those intricate little things. That's a little thing that I love. I love Jigsaw. Dude, that movie was good. I liked it more. It wasn't what I'd hoped it would have been. I was hoping more from the traps. But it made sense with the storyline. So yeah, I get it. The reason why the traps were the way they were. Hopefully, with the money they made with this one, they're just going to make like 50 of these movies, and I'll be excited for every single one of them. Because I love the torture shit. I love the violent shit. It's going to be a good day watching a Jigsaw film. I saw that the day we came back. So Halloween night, we went and saw it. Because I wouldn't leave it the fuck alone. Everyone else was doing reviews on it. I didn't feel like doing that because everyone else had already kind of done it, and I felt like I was kind of like falling behind a bit. So I wanted to get the music shit out of the way because I felt like I was at least not right on time with it, but I wasn't super late for it either. I was days late for Jigsaw, so it happens. But there's something else I want to talk to you guys about real quick. There's a supposedly, now this is interesting, Inquisitor. Here in the United States, there's a rumor that there's going to be an EMP drill November 4th. According to some of the Facebook videos that have gone out, which basically means cell phones won't work, laptops won't work. It's going to be like a test run to see what would happen if a nuclear bomb dropped. Fucked up shit. It's a conspiracy theory, but there's like, I don't know, it's plausible, I guess. Yes, I've been talking about EMP. Yeah, I saw your video on that. I didn't think they were going to do that. Yeah, because there was rumored in England too, wasn't it? That there was going to be a big blackout and shit. So, fucking, what? Yeah, shit's fucked up, man. But, I don't know. I mean, with the way things are, like they did a test run of martial law in Boston after the bombing. So, I mean, we do run tests. No, it can work. Fire a nuke over a country in the atmosphere. Right. No, I remember you saying that. But it's like, with us, they're basically just going to do a fucking, like, shutdown of everything. And if it's supposed to be a drill for only 3 days, how do you just get everything back up and running? Which I think you would also mention too, right? Like, if it's just a drill, how are you going to get things back up and running in 3 days if it's an EMP thing? So, yeah, fucking, I don't know. It's just an interesting thing that I thought you guys would like to hear about. One could only hope for something like that, though. A guy like me, I can hear those purge sirens now. Or tornado sirens. Yeah, it all seems a bit strange. Dude, it's 2017. Peanut butter and jelly sandwiches are considered racist. We live in very weird times. At this point, nothing surprises me anymore. If somebody said we're going to drop a bomb on our own country, I'd been like, well, we already did that to North Carolina. That's right. We accidentally dropped a nuclear bomb on our own states by mistake. A tool of some kind fucking hit a missile that was carried underneath, fucking spun out, busted it dropped, and landed. People did get killed when the thing hit the ground, but it didn't go off. Thank fuck. Jesus Christ, there's a lot of weird shit happening, dude. It's 2017. Like, there's people that have sex with animals now, which is perfectly acceptable. I mean, it's just really fucking weird times. Like, I think this is what Bad Religion was talking about in that song, New Dark Ages. It wasn't when George W. Bush was president. These are the New Dark Ages. And in 2018, I can only foresee things getting worse. They're not going to get better because you can't repair everything that's happened in 2017 on a New Year whim. You just can't do it. New year, new me. Oh, God, I can't wait to see the new you. Oh, I'm going to fucking hang myself is what's going to fucking happen. I'm going to consider taking a cyanide pill. Jesus Christ, new year, new me. Please, no, fucking no. You're bad enough as it is, and you make really bad decisions. Fuck off. Society's garbage, man. I'm telling you. Fuck me dead. It's no good. Fuck that. Fuck all that. But, I mean, like I said, I mainly what I came on here to talk about was the whole Hollywood thing. I wanted to show you guys the poster, the pumpkin carving kit that I got. Just a bunch of cool shit. We finished up all the Prozac DVDs, so we got to get 2 more of them. He's doing a live thing. You can go see it at the Temple Theater in Saginaw, Michigan. There's a lot of people talking about being awake. Yep, and some of these people are dead asleep, man. Like, they're shit stupid. Some of these people that are talking about being awake, and they're fucking still stupid. Like, it's fucking weird. Like, some of these conspiracy theories, like, oh, I'm awake. You're fucking weird. That's what you are. You're fucking out of your mind. Awake. Jesus Christ. Right? That's what I'm saying. But, Prozac's doing a feature on A Haunting in Saginaw 2. That's going to be on the 3rd and the 4th. They're showing at the Temple Theater, $28. It also gets you, like, the red carpet treatment. You get a copy of the DVD. Like, all that shit for $28 just going there. My girl and I were considering going. She's got plans on Sunday. Yeah, they're the new love child type. Get woke, bro. Yeah, I know. It's her grandmother's 80th birthday, so we're not going to be able to make it for that haunting at the Temple Theater, which sucks because the Temple Theater is supposedly haunted and Prozac's actually been there. And those DVDs are dope as fuck and they're fucking dark. By the way, brings me to my other question. Did you guys check out that Annabelle shit? I felt like they were acting. Honest to God. I felt like fucking what's-his-face, Bagan, was acting. I just want to touch her. I just have this urge to, my God, man, pull yourself together. It was terrible. Like, it wasn't even like orbs or vortexes or apparitions and shit. Doors slamming, it was all through people. I think it was hype. No, I didn't see it. Hoping to go to the mother. Hoping to go to the motherfucking. Yeah, no, I didn't see it. Yeah, so fucking, it was all basically actors doing their thing, is what I felt like. They really drove home the whole fucking Annabelle motorcycle thing that I told you guys about. They really sent that bitch home. They fucking made sure they repeated that shit. But it wasn't as good as I'd hoped. He was like, oh, how is she going to react to these things? This, that, and the other. Descendants tomorrow. Dude, you fucking lucky bastard. By the way, I was in Detroit. I saw a dude at the Twisted Show wearing a leftover crack t-shirt. And then we went out to dinner over at the Hopcat. And the dude was wearing a Descendants t-shirt. Who the guy said, and I quote, he thought was his boss. He wasn't sure who was. Less Than Jake is opening. God, that's a dope show. That's a dope fucking show. Less Than Jake opening for the Descendants. Holy shit balls. That's the motherfucking shit, dude. You go and have yourself a good fucking time. My next show is not until December 2nd. Captain Flannel, man, I hate you, says Inquisitor. Yeah, Captain Flannel, like, that's a good way to get a fucking hit put on you, man. Like, people would fucking scalp you for those tickets. Like, they're not going to scalp tickets. They're going to scalp you for your tickets. Because that's the motherfucking shit. Like, that's insane to me. Because Descendants is not ska. I don't feel like, anyway. And to have a ska band and an old school punk band, like, doing their shit, getting 2 different breeds of punk under the same stage, under the same roof on the same stage, my mistake, is the fucking shit. Like, that's unbelievable to me. God damn. I remember when Anti-Flag and Real Big Fish were doing their show, and I wanted to go and see that, but I really want to go see the Interrupters because I miss them. at Warped Tour. Captain, how many shows you go a year roughly? My guess is about 35 to 40. Yeah, going to be dope. Did music styles, but same attitude. Um, yeah, different music styles is what he's saying. Same attitude. Fuck yeah, I know. Way ahead of you. 5 steps ahead of you, brother. Fucking yeah, it's gonna be the shit. I'm happy for you, man. Congrats on that. But my estimate is roughly about anywhere between 35 to 60 shows a year is what what Captain Flannel goes to a year. Which reminds me, are there any good punk shows? I know Inquisitor, you've got fucking Glenn Matlock with the Murphys playing in England. You lucky son of a bitch. Cop tickets to that shit, man, and fucking post some videos on my fucking Facebook and Twitter and shit. I want to fucking see Glenn Matlock with the Murphys. Years back, the Murphys actually opened up for the Sex Pistols, which I thought was dope. I wish I could have been there for that. That would have been like the ideal show to go to. And tickets were only, like, I went looking up, there were only $40 a ticket. How do you fucking sell Dropkick Murphys and Sex Pistols tickets at the same time, on the same stage, under the same roof for $40? Who the fuck is doing the booking for that? If I was the promoter, I'd be like $65 a head, motherfucker. And that's for you standing in the back. I would love to, but you know the money issue. I hear you, man. Fucking sneak in. That's what I say. Sneak in. Although maybe close to that, Sid. But right now, us, when they all coming through my area, got Gwar on Sunday. That's the shit. I know a lot of people are talking mad shit about Gwar after that one dude died. I remember I covered that story on Juggalo News too when that dude Gwar died, and they had like some of the female lead singers, I guess. I never followed Gwar, but I know they were at something like Warped Tour. Maybe it was Warped Tour. But it's different music. I gotta say, not my cup of tea. But it's definitely interesting if you like that kind of shit. Not this guy. I can't do Gwar. But I mean, fucking for the fact that it is Gwar, you see what I'm saying? Like, they got a legacy of their own. Can't take that from them. Nah, I hate you, Captain. Damn, you pissed off Inquisitor. What we should do is, one of the things that I want to do is I want to get big enough on YouTube to where I get invited to one of those VidCon things right around the time of like, and seeing like what concerts are in the near vicinity. I get invited to a VidCon, right? So I get the hotel room paid, everything else. And then fucking, we all go there for like 15, 30 seconds. And then we piece the fuck out and go to a show. Like, that would be the shit. Because I'm pretty sure they'd be like, yeah, you can invite 1 or 2 people, whatever. I'd fly you guys out. You guys come on out and shit. And we fucking go to a show. Like, sorry, my stand's closed. We're leaving now. I would do that shit in a heartbeat. Fuck yeah. But, goddamn. My girl and I were talking about, like, trips to England and shit. It's my dream to go to England. That's still on my bucket list. So far, I'm just crossing off, like, the musical performances I need to see. Ireland would be fun, too. Scotland. By the way, Inquisitor, speaking of Scotland, you guys see that movie Stitches? Which was, I believe, a Scottish horror film or an Irish horror film about the clown Stitches. That fucking movie, man. I kept seeing it on Netflix and I kept ignoring it. It kept showing up and I kept ignoring it. It kept showing up. I'm like, goddamn, I'm just going to watch it. We should all plan on going to a big festival like Punk Rock Bowling in Vegas or something, meeting there and party rock out together. That would be the shit. I say we try and put our bones together for next year's. But again, I want to see like what the lineup is like. I don't want to go and find out that fucking Simple Plan is headlining that. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to go to Punk Rock Bowling next year, get everything, and fucking find out that it's a bunch of pop bands next year. Like, that's my greatest fear. What we should do is fucking put our money together from like shows that would be going to, merch we'd be buying, like fucking live on like fucking rubbing pennies together, and fly Inquisitor out here for a fucking weekend. That'd be the shit. I have issues getting to USA though. Uh-oh, what'd you do? Were you human trafficking again, Inquisitor? We talked about that. We don't fit children in suitcases and put them on boats. Oh, this is like the 4th or 5th time I've talked to Inquisitor about this problem. I swear to God. I'm just fucking with you. Hashtag Inquisitor's a baby snatcher. Jesus Christ. I fucking love doing these streams. I fucking love it. Like, especially when you guys show up. Like, that's shit. That's some motherfucking shit. We're going out for another cigarette in case you guys didn't know that. But yeah, you guys are fucking amazing. I love talking to just you guys. And here's the weird thing. Like, I'll get like 4 or 5, 6 viewers. I know they kept on screaming. I'll use a mallet next time. Shit. But yeah, guys, what I find interesting is I got like fucking like I think it was like 15 views on my Lars video, my Lars review that I did, and I've got a live stream that goes on for about an hour and a half, 2 hours, sometimes even 2.5 hours, and it gets more views than my other videos. I keep telling you, use shipping containers. You know we're all going to hell, right? Jesus Christ. I thought Sam would still be in here. I think Sam's mad at me. I don't know about what, but I think he's pissed about something. I don't know what. But yeah, fucking Jesus Christ, War Sunday. Yeah, we are doomed. Yeah, we are. Oh man. Wait till you guys see what's coming in next. Oh man. You think we're going to hell? You know who's going with us? And Captain Flannel, I don't know if you saw the comment that I replied to Inquisitor, but there's another surprise coming this week. I really hope people watch that review. I'm excited. I'm so excited. I can't wait. I don't know, I feel like I gotta do something more on my channel. Like, I've already upgraded the camera and shit. If we're all in hell together, we can start a band. The Hellions. The Hellias or some shit. Oh. So what did Maddie get? He's not here, so the giveaway, did you chuck in something else? So what did Maddie get? Oh, he got that and a copy of Dissent is Not Treason. That's what he got. He got a signed copy of Dissent is Not Treason and that CD. But my girl and I have already talked about another giveaway. So bear that in mind. Not that I'm going to tell you guys what I'm giving away, but I just want to remind you guys. Eaten Alive comes out. I hope he does, man. You know, I've sold more copies of the Reapers in its opening week than the fucking Dissent is Not Treason did. That's insane to me. But I just want to remind you guys, Sid Jones' Eaten Alive comes out January 1st. Still working on Grains of Chaos. Still working on my other horror novel. And I got this other side project I've been dabbling with a little bit. So, more books are coming out next year. I'll have a release date, but I've got books that are finished. Gross Pay and Avenging Roses. And I think I'm caught up after those come out. And then I've got Eaten Alive. And then at some point, Sid Jones' Grains of Chaos. So, that'll be the shit. Live streams are more popular now on YouTube because of the interaction thing. Yeah, but I'm talking like for like the post stream, like people are still watching that shit. Oh, and the dog liked her shepherd's pie. It was her birthday today. Can't forget the dog's birthday. Even though the dog doesn't understand what a birthday is. Can't forget it. Oh yeah, and I got her a hippo. Stuffed hippo. And she seems to like that. She enjoys humping it. Why the female dog humps, I do not know. But let's see what's going on social media. So, Inquisitor, what are your plans for the upcoming weekend? We know what Captain's up to. Hey, it's my friend Mocha's birthday. Yeah, I'm hoping to get all y'all books, bro. I see big things for you, for real. I'm hoping so, man, because with that money, I plan on traveling to England like every other week. I want to message her. Yeah, if a girl, I could probably go to our honeymoon in England. Which means, Inquisitor, you're in charge of the bachelor party. Oh, wow, the last time I actually spoke to Mocha was last year on her birthday. I'm a dick. I'll have to do it in all caps this year. That was the last time I talked to my friend Mocha. She was that girl I gave a lap dance to at a party. Wasn't my fault. I was alcohol induced. Yeah, and I'm also Spider Man when I'm drinking. You guys will get messy. My ass off, dude. Fucking, that's the shit, man. You're gonna fucking hook up the bachelor party. That's what's up. Fucking hell yeah. So what YouTube stuff do you watch? I tried getting into What Culture after Adam left, but it's not working. The only guy I really pay attention to on there is Ben from What Culture because he's the shit. But I miss his hashtags. Like he hasn't done his hashtags in like 8 months. Like what the fuck, dude? What is up, Stacia Rye? Glad you tuned in now. You missed a lot. Remember when I said I'd get nailed to the? I like reality stuff. I do and I don't. Some of the shit's okay. I've been addicted to movie endings explained. I have not been watching honest trailers lately. Yeah, I never know when you're on. Yeah, I was trying to make that announcement in Chuck's chat last night, but the chat expired. So that's what happened with that. So somebody commented, and I told them I was going live tonight at 9 p.m. So it's us guys right now. But yeah, like I was saying, it's my friend Mocha's birthday. The last time I spoke to her was last year on her birthday, and wished her a happy birthday. I missed his show last night. Yeah, he was supposed to talk the whole Hollywood thing, and he didn't. And oh man, should I go back and explain that to Stacia? Like try and sum that up real quick. All right. So, Cory Feldman has announced there are 6 names in Hollywood that are linked to a pedophile ring. This was announced days ago. And before he was on the Today Show, which was today actually, the last couple of days have been interesting. Kevin Spacey came out. There was this one guy. I'll bring up the article again. Let's see. Yep. Booyah. So basically what happened is Kevin Spacey apologizes for alleged sexual assault with minor. Because of all this, my heart's broken. We are not getting another season of House of Cards, which breaks my fucking heart, which means they need to put me on that show. Actor Anthony Rapp has accused Kevin Spacey of making a sexual advance at him when Rapp was 14. Kevin Spacey's status. And I linked this all to the whole thing with Chuck, basically, where it's like social justice tends to take over more so than lawful. Because if Kevin Spacey molested me at 14, it'd be about the money for me. And no one gave a shit. And Chuck mentioned that in the live stream as well when he went live about it. And he didn't molest anybody. He was in a relationship with a 16-year-old and he was in his early to mid 20s. And in the state of Massachusetts, that's legal. I was explaining that in my state, nobody really knows what the hell is going on. As far as the law goes, they say it's consent with parents. Okay, basically, the parents giving the thumb up and saying, "Hey, Aces, you can pork my daughter, even though she's under the age of 18. It's cool." But it's because that Chuck's in the light that now people give a shit. People didn't give a shit then; they give a shit now. People use it for attention, all sorts of shit. When it comes to Hollywood, yeah, I mean, I don't think he should be strung up for it, though. No, I didn't say he should. I did not say that. I'm saying that this is the penalty when you are in the spotlight, even in a small one. Shit comes back to haunt you. That's basically what I was saying. So here goes. I have a lot of admiration for Anthony Rapp as an actor. I'm beyond horrified to hear his story. I honestly do not remember the encounter. It would have been over 30 years ago. But if I did behave then as he describes, I owe him the sincerest apology for what would have been deeply inappropriate drunken behavior. And I am sorry for the feelings he describes having carried with him all these years. This story has encouraged me to address other things about my life. I know that there are stories out there about me, and that some have been fueled by the fact that I have been so protective of my privacy, as those closest to me know. In my life, I had relationships with both men and women. I have loved both and had romantic encounters with men throughout my life. and I choose to now to live as a gay man. I want to deal with this honestly and openly, and that starts with examining my own behavior, says Kevin Spacey. And that's what I saw on his Facebook status the other day. I had a hard time believing it too. Um, but the fact that he came up about it, like now he says he's going, Kevin Spacey, to seek treatment as sexual assault accusations grow. This does not help his whole thing with House of Cards, though. Netflix has pulled the plug on it indefinitely, which sucks when you think about all the fucking hype they were doing behind closed doors or on the fucking like the Stephen Colbert show back in the day. That they were talking about it. Maybe it was the Jon Stewart show. I don't know, but they did this like whole like advertising promotion thing for House of Cards. So of course he would say, "I've got to evaluate my life." And that's what I'm saying though, man. It's like he's a celebrity, so he's able to get away with that shit, you know. And this dude's not gonna fucking want him in jail. He just wants his money. Again, if I was 14 years old and was molested by Kevin Spacey, and the prosecutor said, okay, you have a choice, $14 million or him being in jail. Give me the $14 million. Oh, and I want him to do community service by finishing out House of Cards with no pay. Then Netflix makes a shit ton of money off of it. And he gets none of it, therefore their pockets get even more full. It just seemed his own ego trip. Yeah, I can see that. Which sucks though. I love Kevin Spacey. Money, please. Exactly, because guess who's getting a re-up on his YouTube channel? This guy. But fucking A. So that's what we were talking about. And I was talking about the whole Chuck thing on It Only Matters Now because of who he is. Child's Play Ninja uses it for views. Because he can't use it for monetary gain, he's going to use it for publicity. That's the world we live in. Like I said, it's 2017. It's a fucked up year. People do fucked up things. It's absolutely insane to me. But that's the world we live in. So I don't know what to tell everybody. You know what I'm saying? It's really, really fucked up. Well, what can you do? What can you do? The only thing I can say is fucking whatever floats your boat. Yeah, I think it's wrong. He's being victimized. I think what's wrong is this dude came out all these years later, and again, I mentioned the statutes of limitations, so on and so forth. So, again, it's money. And I have to pay the price for it because I love House of Cards so much. So, really, who suffers? Me or Kevin Spacey? Me. I suffer. So, there's that. So, just to catch you up, Stacia, that's what we talked about a little bit. We made no female jokes whatsoever in this chat, did we, guys? Let's see if Ian is digging at it anyway. Of course he is. Why wouldn't he? It's juice in his fucking blender. Like, he's able to do whatever the fuck he wants with it. I'm still waiting on my fucking apology about Fright Fest. So did he hit on someone or molest them or someone? Okay. So with Kevin Spacey, it's murky water of what had happened. With Chuck, he was in a relationship with a 16-year-old girl when he was in his early to mid-20s. In the state of Massachusetts, it's legal according to him. I don't know Massachusetts law. Yeah, that's what I don't like about it. But again, man, it's so different than this guy trying to get money from Kevin Spacey. But we already decided we don't blame him. So again, it's like, it's no longer a democracy here in the United States. It's a hypocrisy, and we're all drinking from the well. So, I mean, that's all I can really say on that fact. Is everyone's just as guilty of it. Sorry, I'm plugging in my laptop. Because she's a-dying. I'm using her all damn day today. I'm surprised his phone's not fucking dying yet either. But, Jesus Christ. It's a trip. Like, everything that's happening. And I can only promise you in 2018 it's going to get a lot worse before it gets better. Like, there is no repairing any of this. Unless we wake up on fucking January 1st and House of Cards gets announced for another season. Everything has changed. People have changed their focus. New year, new me. But people were also saying that for 2017, if this is the new year, new you, I fucking don't want to see it. No, I mean, I don't like the way CPN is using it for his agenda, but it is what it is. Again, it's his way of getting money. You know, that's what it is. Like, fucking, it's his way of getting views, and his viewers aren't very intelligent. I don't know if you guys noticed that, but some of his viewers are shit stupid. They're fucking, they're the fucking bottom of the barrel. He even refers to his own chat as fucking deplorables. I could never talk about you guys like that. Like, yeah, I got like 3 or 4 people in the chat, but I still try to fucking interact with you guys and keep you guys fucking posted on shit. Like, that's one of the reasons why I'm glad I have a smaller channel. Is because I can still go live. People still watch it later on. The information is there for these people that are fucking talking shit. And they're like, well, I don't want to hear it. Well, then shut your fucking mouth. Like, stick a dick in it and walk away. Like, fuck off. Like, if you're gonna fucking judge me based off of one video that I did and you haven't seen the rest of them, get the hell out of here. Bottom of the bag swag. I fucking love that, Stacia. Bottom of the bag swag. Swag. I don't know if you saw this. Jesus Christ, I'm so rude. We got a fucking new person in the house. And I was willing to recap on the Hollywood thing. But I didn't get to show you this, Stacia. I don't know if you guys saw this. I don't know if you saw this. You might have seen it. You might not have. Anyway, here you go. Booyah. That's a fucking flag poster. This is the same material that my back patch, my Bad Religion back patch is made out of. Fucking, it's cool as shit. I won that on the hookup last week. So I was really glad to see that on my doorstep. That was the shit. Oh, wait. Did you even see that? Let's see. There you go. Hey, okay. So, and then we got this. I'm just going to leave it sitting right there. I got the carving kit, and then I'm going to go over the pictures with you again. Like I said, I like to fucking interact with my viewers, and if I got to backtrack a little bit, I will. So this is the Gmo ski. I'm just going to show you some of the artwork. Gorilla Voltage. They really need a dope-ass fucking logo. I like the one with the bullets and shit. I think that was just an album cover. I think it's Boondocks. I think that's Lex. There's his logo. These are the same ones that I showed earlier. I didn't show you guys that one yet, though. That's the shit. The ROC, which, by the way, he did a dope show. Like, that was probably one of, like, the most fucking hardcore performances I've seen. So, I'm not opening up that pumpkin kit. That's just fucking amazing. I don't like Gmo. I don't know. I think Gmo's funny. I also got this, Stacia. You guys saw that? The deluxe edition. So it's different than what you'd see on Spotify. I got 4 more tracks. Woohoo! I already did that, guys. His hat, bro. You know, Bizarre wears that same kind of hat, though. I think he was wearing that at Fright Fest. Pretty sure he was wearing that at Fright Fest. He was wearing a similar hat to that. He also wears it in some of his music videos. Fucking Bizarre D12 liked my reply. Depends on the mood I'm in right now. I'm a celebrity. I was tagged in a photo by Lars. I don't mean to brag, but Lars tagged me in a photo. Oh, what I miss. I was actually doing just a run up for Stacia, actually, and we talked a little bit more about the Hollywood scandal. We talked about concerts. We talked about the bachelor party where my girl and I are going to go to fucking England to have our bachelor party out there. Inquisitor is going to be in charge of that. Yeah, is that on Twitter? Fuck yeah, that's on Twitter. And then the Lex team in Indiana, they retweet all my shit that's fucking Lex related. I've actually blown up on Twitter the last few days. Again, I don't mean to brag, but I'm kind of a big deal. So, I just want to give you guys this number right quick. I was up at like 700 and something for like a month. I'm now at 809 followers. But I'm following 2017 people. 2017. We're 17 in this cunt. Fuck yes. But yeah, it's fucking. I got a surprise fucking review that I'm doing this week. I touched base with Inquisitor on it. You have LOL, but that's what it's all about. Yeah, I fucking, like I said, I like writing my books. By the time people start realizing that Sid Jones is going to be a book series, I think they'll start taking my writing a little bit more seriously. But There's one book in particular that I want to go to a publishing company. So that's a plan that I have. And then people then go and buy my books off of Amazon for dirt fucking cheap. I get most of the royalties for it. It goes right into my pocket. I get to fucking go and do my tours, shit like that. It's all social network these days, right? With me though, like I don't want to put money into it. Like I really don't. Like I don't ask for your guys' money. Basically my hard-earned cash goes into like my content, basically doing reviews, showing you guys the album, supporting Magic Ninja, fucking getting the shit that I like, going to concerts, meeting people there, plugging my channel at these concerts, shit like that. Like that's, I will never do a super chat. I will never ask you to donate to my PayPal. You guys don't even have my PayPal. Like, think about that for a minute. Like, I don't want your money. I'll take care of my channel. I just want you guys to continue viewing my videos and share the ones that are in particular of great importance that will benefit somebody else. Lars, fucking Lex the Hexmaster when I do that review tomorrow. The other review that I'm going to do this week, which I'm fucking excited for. I want you guys to share those videos so that way it's advertising for these guys. Because what I do in those, I don't even plug my book in those reviews. I plug like Lars's shit, all their social media, their bundles, everything else. Like with Lex tomorrow, I'm gonna plug his album, his bundles if he still has them. I'm gonna talk about Year of the Sword. I'm gonna talk about December 2nd and bringing your canned goods, shit like that. Like that's what I want to do. I don't want. If I'm doing it for somebody else, I'm not gonna sit there and try and like coattail it. Yeah, I don't care about what you look like. I like good content. That's why I think Chuck does well. He's entertaining. I agree. I think Chuck is very entertaining. He's definitely got that radio host show motif. I used to love watching Child's Play Ninja. I used to love that shit. And now it's more psychopathic dick riding. And again, if it wasn't for him, what does the super chat do for you? What's that about? Do you get something special by paying? I get your money, basically. So if you were to like send me a super chat, at the end of the month, it goes towards my YouTube. And if I make $100 on YouTube, I get my first check. I haven't even gotten my first check from YouTube yet. I haven't even made $100 on it. I also haven't been doing content in a while. However, some of my big hit videos were from years back. Did you like Ouija Mac on the Cypher, Sid? Yes and no. Lyrically, well, hopefully I will too. I don't live in Michigan. Sorry, I'm getting hit up on Twitter. Again, I don't mean to brag. You get your message, read it out. You get your message read out. I like the Ouija parts. I have respect for Ouija. Honestly, though, after listening to Lex the Hexmaster, and I said this earlier, Station, this is the part that you missed, I'm really surprised they didn't pick up Lex. That would have made up for Twisted and Boondocks, hands down. I noticed you get a shout out. Yeah, I try to get shout outs. Yeah, thought he was dope. Again, I like Ouija. I didn't think the entire cipher was that amazing though. Fucking, if you listen to like the music that I've been listening to, it's different. But then he would sound good next to the rest. Oops, my laugh my ass off. Jesus Christ, man. I'm just writing a message back. Getting messages and shit. It's cool as hell. Yeah, I'm fucking like, if it wasn't for MNE, I would not be getting the exposure. And if it wasn't for CPN, I would not know who MNE is. And if it wasn't for the dope shit that MNE's been putting out, I wouldn't be following these guys. But they're fucking like blowing my mind right now. Like the textured shirt is dope as hell. You get that in the mixtape, 7 tracks, the hard case and everything. Probably gonna be a collector's item one day. $20. That's it. They're not asking for a fucking fortune. They sent me that poster for free. They sent me that pumpkin carving kit for free. Nah, I'm kidding. I got no hate for ICP. Yeah, I'm sure you don't. My whole thing with Lex though, it's like that was a miss. Like Psy should have reached out to him. That was a huge loss. And it started with Child's Play Ninja introducing me to Magic Ninja by hating on him. And then it started with this. Fucking Lars being signed to Magic Ninja Entertainment. When they said, we're coming back completely different people. It outwalked Bizarre and Gordy. My dick got hard. Like, I was like, oh, fuck yeah. And I commented immediately, please tell me these guys are going to be at Fright Fest. Please tell me these guys are going to be at Fright Fest. Months later, they were announced for Fright Fest. Oh, man. Oh, God almighty. That's some good shit. That's really good shit. Fucking, and ROC killed it at the show. To me, that was, oh, shit. Fuck yeah. Dude, I was stoked. And then I'm listening to Lex. I listened to his album. And as I'm listening to it, it calls back like that dark fucking music. Like that music that should have been put on Psy back in the day. Had they had signed somebody like Hex, had they had signed Gordy and Bizarre, Psy would be doing just fine. And that's why people are pissed at Lars. That's why people don't fuck with Lex. That's why you don't see Juggalos reviewing Lex's albums, even though Lex has nothing to do with the beef. The dude's fucking ill. And his album, you could take one of his songs, any song off the album, and it beats the shit out of Psy's Cypher, hands down. If you have not listened, I know Inquisitor has, but Inquisitor, you're missing out on a couple of tracks. I don't know what tracks they are though. We'd have to go through the list. Shadow Army, hands down. You want to compare Cypher to fucking? You've got on this one. You've got Twisted, Gorilla Voltage, Resnick, and of course Lex the Hex. I think that's the same amount of people that were fucking rapping for Psy's Cypher. And that song was so much better than that fucking Cypher. Like, this fucking guy right here blows my mind. Yeah, I'll have to find it. I'm pretty sure in a couple of days you'll find it on YouTube. Somebody already uploaded the entire Foul Mouth on YouTube. I check that shit out when I'm uncertain. But with MNE and shit like that, like the way they were like promoting their shit and the fact that they fucking sent me shit and all this, that, and the other, like really showed me they gave a shit about their fans. Fuck yeah, I helped out. $9. $9 fucking dollars. Yeah, I helped out. I was going to get it at the fucking Fright Fest. I had known it was going to be there. But Lex wasn't performing, so I didn't think they were going to sell it then. My bad. So I got it prior to. Jesus. Sue me. But yeah, that poster's the shit. That pumpkin carving kit with the pictures is the shit. Fucking. Oh, man. I got a new notification already. Frozen like my reply. Oh. My fucking picture of me holding up my albums, wearing my Lars shirt in front of my Lex poster. That's a shit. Like, fucking shout out to MNE. Like, I didn't, and the thing is, too, my girl noticed this. At the MNE show, it's more like a family reunion. Like, you have no idea, like the last people you'd expect to show up at these MNE shows. Like, hey, I thought you weren't coming, like, giving each other hugs and shit. Like, it's cool as hell. It's completely different than what I see at Psy shows. And I've been to more Psy shows than I have MNE shows. I've seen Lotus live. So, I mean, took that for granted for the time, but looking back on it, who didn't like it? Who didn't like what? It's like a new family thing. Yeah, I agree, but it's like, it's also kind of like a reunion thing. Who didn't like what, Stacia? Oh, the Lex album? Is that what you're talking about? Nobody's reviewing it. Crazy McCormick, no review on it. Child's Play Ninja, no review on it. Like, they're fucking missing out on it. Like, of course, like, they don't want to. Oh, your post. Oh, my post on Facebook, it's hard to tell who didn't like it. Fucking a lot of people liked it. Your comment on Twitter, did you say blase? Did I say blase? I didn't say blase. Did I say blase? No. Lex, Bizarre, Frozen, Old Curdy Bastard, Bizarre D12, Lars, Magic Ninja Australia, Lex Team Indiana. Like, those are the people that like my post, not Blase. I don't talk to Blase. Would be an interesting person to get a hold of with my fucking credentials. I don't even think she has a Twitter anymore, does she? I'm not seeing her. Oh, I lied. Hi, Blase. Follow. Jesus. She only has 817 followers. And she tweets a lot. Blase Broken EP. Oh, her social media is dead. Like, she doesn't use this Twitter account anymore. It's dead. Dead, dead. Never mind. What a waste of a follow. Unfollow. Fuck that. She doesn't use her Twitter anymore. She probably goes under the name Becky. I don't know. Blase does. Oh well. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This one dude tweeted it was worth the wait. And he got the fucking Foul World mixtape. Dude, I'm telling you right fucking now. Dude, so many people got that bundle. I'm telling you right now, those people that were shitting on Lars that said they wouldn't fucking do anything. He is, and I said this, Stacia. I don't know if you were here for that. I was drinking a little bit, and I forget things. But it was set up like where ROC, Whitney Payton, they all showed up after the opening acts, the warm up fucking performances, the locals, and they all went up, and then it was Prozac, and then it was Lars, then it was Blaze, and then it was Twisted. And let me tell you, that floor was flooded when Lars showed up. I got to see Bizarre and King Gordy in their underwear. Like, who can say that? Yeah, I bet they did. That was amazing value for money. Right? That's what I'm saying. And it's not like it was cheap shit. Like, I'm wearing a Cheap Sex t-shirt right now. It's minor textured. Like, it's good quality. Right? But, I mean, that shit's texture. I remember when they had the fucking Abominations Twisted t-shirt. It was just fucking screen print. It wasn't raised. You can feel the skull. I was saying this. My buddy would have actually been able to feel my Lars tattoo because of that t-shirt. So that alone holds great value to me, great meaning to me. So you can't go wrong with that. These guys are putting out high quality shit. They use it for my favorite t-shirt company, Gildan, which I think is amazing. Like, fuck what you want, like, as far as, like, t-shirts and shit go. Like, Gildan is motherfucking it. Like, I love Gildan for t-shirts. Yeah, they're just comfortable. I like how they fit. The Gildan's a shit. So when I was shocked, when I was like, the first thing I looked for was that Gildan shirt, I'm like, oh fuck yeah, I'm excited. Like small shit like that. Like, fuck. Like, how do you miss that shit? The artwork was dope as fuck all throughout the album. It's 7 dope tracks, and they still released it for free. Gildan is very good quality. That's what I'm saying. Like, oh, you guys are wondering who's hit me up on Twitter. It was this one chick. Oh, because of the message. Right. No. I got a message from some girl who said she was hoping to meet me at the fucking Twisted thing. And I said, yeah, if you're going to be there, you're going to fucking definitely meet me. And she said, well, hopefully I will too. I don't live in Michigan. My schedule is hectic, but I'll try. And that's because I was tagged in the fucking Lars thing. Again, I don't mean to brag. Oh, when I said Lars, you thought I said Blase. Got it. Okay. But yeah, fucking my t-shirt picture. I don't know if you guys saw this. I'll show it to you. This is my tweet. There you go. That's my picture I tweeted.
Excuse me, what girl wants to meet you?
Oh, some girl on fucking Twitter hit me up asking if said she wanted to said I hope I get to meet you at the Twisted show, the Twistmas thing. Ah. Mm-hmm. All these other people like to reply too. 80 Shady Marin, um, Magic Ninja Entertainment. Like, that's the shit, guys. They saw that picture and shit. Like, I get around my tattoo. I haven't seen that. I'll have to peep it. Show some love. Yeah, I tweeted it, so you should go onto my page. It'll be right there. Stacia, if you're not following me on Twitter, it's at Mount Swordfish. MT Swordfish. All together. All lower caps. You'll find me on there. It's cool shit. But yeah, fucking Lars, Magic Ninja Entertainment, all that shit. I got to meet Prozac. Like, I can't fucking brag about that enough. Like, I still get that poster hanging up. My room, actually, my office space, not my room, but my office, okay, my room, is looking like a fucking 12-year-old boy's. So, I think that's the shit. That's my buddy who committed suicide. And there's my fucking Beyond Redemption. And those are my hats and my masks. Hell yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Inquisitor. I don't know why I didn't just write that. I guess, because I can't write in the chat, I guess. That's why. I can't write back in the chat. I'm not on Twitter or Instagram, but I'm buying a new phone this weekend, a better phone. Hop online. If you got a laptop or a desktop or fucking, I don't know, a little bird you can write a note and stick under its leg and fly off with it. Yeah, I guess it's considered a tweet. Even though it's piece of paper, you still gotta make sure it's under 140 characters. But anyway, it's good fucking shit, guys. Like, I love the shit that's been happening lately. I'm a happy guy. You can write in the chat, I think. Show live messages. I know. Yeah, no, I don't have that option on my phone. I'd have to do it. Note in a bottle. There you go. Old school. And hope it gets here. Yeah, no, there is no way I can write in the chat on my cell phone. That's really weird. At least I get to interact with you guys and say your thing out loud and say it back to you. Go on Twitter and all that. It's fun. It is fun. Like, fucking famous people talk to you and shit. And fucking make sure you follow me. And 9 times out of 10, I follow people back. If I don't, it's usually because I think they're a bot. Maybe not on a phone. No, but I can online. But when I've got all 2 of you in the chat, I don't think that's necessary. I could just have a conversation. I have a Twitter. I just don't remember my passwords. PW's passwords. Make a new one. That's what I did. I had an old one. I even forget the fucking URL for it. Or the or the address or whatever. So I made this one when I was getting into film and shit. When I was doing movie reviews and all that. And then I started up this channel again. I have an Instagram from like 6 years ago, but abandoned it quickly. Yeah, I mean, I rarely use my Instagram. It's just a bitch. Ashley uses hers every day, she says. So, there's a huge vegan community on there. And no one gives a shit about our vegan food on Facebook. So, yeah, I'm always forgetting mine. Yeah, I have all my shit saved, which I probably shouldn't be telling people. Because if you grab my laptop or my phone, you can have access to all my shit. I'm only on Facebook and I hate being in there for more than a few minutes at a time. Depends on who you follow, I guess. Fair enough. Well, fucking, yeah. You guys can find me on Facebook. You guys can find my Sid Jones thing. If we're not mutual friends, I can't add you. So, Inquisitor, if you want to be my friend, add Colby Masters. That's Captain Flannel. And Stacia Rye do the same. Like, he'll add you guys. And then I can actually be friends with you guys. Like, he is going to basically be my middleman so that way I can have friends. Yay! Because Facebook prevents me from having friends if we don't have mutual friends. Sad. Sad face. But, fucking, yeah, that's all you gotta do is add up Colby Masters. He'll add you. And then when you guys hit me up, fucking, that'll work out. Probably should have mentioned that to you earlier, Inquisitor, because I've been trying to tag you and shit and your name don't come up. So, fucking, now we can interact on Facebook a lot more. I did check out that shit, by the way, from InfoWars. it's a lot. It's really fucked up with what Antifa's being accused of doing and shit. And I kind of stepped away because Antifa's not what it used to be. Say that again. My BF was texting. Uh, okay. So Colby Masters, ColbyMasters. That's Captain Flannel. Add him, and then go ahead and shoot me a friend request after he accepts yours. Because if we don't have mutual friends, it's the only way we can be friends on Facebook. Oh, Ashley's friends with Stacia, so Stacia, feel free to fucking hit it up. And Ashley can be friends with Inquisitor. I'll send the address over, whatever. That'll work too. So we have two routes to get to me. I'm a very important person with my two views. So this is good shit. I'm fucking happy. Fucking excited. So I need all the protection I can get. Because I'm getting my name out there. It's awesome. But yeah, fuck it. It's a good time. Colby Masters. That's the one. That's the right one. Or hit up Ashley on Facebook with your friends. So go ahead and hit me up. Shoot me a friend request, whatever. And it says we're dating on her thing. So go ahead and click on that. I'm under Stacia is free. I think I tried looking for you and I couldn't find you. I'll have to do that. But we've been at this for like an hour and 40 minutes. So feel free to shoot me comments, questions, things you want me to check out, things that have been happening. I'll fucking review it. We'll talk about it. For the next live thing tomorrow, I got a review going up. Just messenger me. Got it. I will do that. And fucking, I got one surprise coming up. Oh man, I want you guys to share the fuck out of it. When that goes up, share the Lex the Hex one. But there's one in particular I'm excited for. So the Lex the Hex Master reviews goes up. That gives me more time to listen to it. I'm stoked as fuck. Turns out another viewer just came in. I feel bad if you can't find me, so I know who you are and where from. I will do that. And fucking, I guess we'll fucking call it quits for the night. But again, Lex the Hex review goes up tomorrow. I got a surprise review going up this week. Man, I can't wait for you guys to fucking see this shit. It's gonna be dope. It's also gonna depend when it comes in. So, it might actually be next week. But anyways, I'm excited for that review. You guys will know which one it is. I promise. Because we're gonna have another live stream before that comes out. So, it's gonna be a good fucking time. And with that being said, my name is Sid Jones. Thanks for tuning in. And if I could say one thing real quick before I sign off, stop touching children. And, of course, fuck what you think.